Every year on June 5th, people from every corner of the globe come together to celebrate World Environment Day, a day dedicated to reflecting on our deep and vital connection with the planet we call home. It's a moment when humanity pauses, united by a shared responsibility, to consider the impact of our actions on the world around us. On this day, we're invited to reconnect with the earth, to feel the soil beneath our feet, the air we breathe, and the water that sustains all life. Our relationship with nature is intimate and essential, yet often taken for granted. We're reminded that the air, water, and land we depend on are not limitless resources. They are precious, and their well-being is directly tied to our own. When we see cracked earth or polluted streams, we see the consequences of neglect and the urgent need for change. This day isn't just about admiring the beauty of nature. It's a powerful call to action. It's a reminder that each of us has a role to play, whether it's picking up litter, raising our voices for change, or making more sustainable choices in our daily lives. World Environment Day urges us to confront the most pressing environmental challenges of our time: pollution, climate change, deforestation, and the loss of biodiversity. These threats are not distant or abstract. They are real, immediate, and affect us all. Established by the United Nations in 1972, World Environment Day has grown into the largest global platform for environmental outreach. It puts critical issues at the center of international conversation, encouraging governments, businesses, and individuals to work together for a healthier planet. Each year, a new theme highlights a pressing problem, whether it's plastic pollution choking our oceans, the alarming loss of wildlife, or the urgent need to restore our forests. These themes inspire millions to take action, sparking campaigns, cleanups, and policy changes worldwide. Across continents, people join hands to clean rivers, plant trees, and restore habitats. Communities organize events, schools educate the next generation, and governments announce new policies to protect the environment. The spirit of World Environment Day is one of hope, unity, and determination. For Pakistan, this day carries special significance. With its rich landscapes and diverse ecosystems, Pakistan is both blessed and challenged. The country's future depends on how it cares for its natural resources. From the towering peaks of the Karakoram to the vast coastline along the Arabian Sea, Pakistan's natural beauty is breathtaking. Yet these wonders are under threat from pollution, deforestation, and the impacts of a changing climate. Air pollution clouds our cities, rivers run with waste, and unpredictable weather patterns disrupt lives and livelihoods. For many, these are not distant problems. They are daily realities that demand urgent solutions. For countless families, protecting the environment is not just about ideals or aspirations. It's about survival. Clean water, fresh air, and fertile land are the foundation of healthy communities and a secure future. World Environment Day is a vital reminder that our future depends on the choices we make today. The clock is ticking, and every action, big or small, matters. It's a promise to do better, not just for ourselves, but for our children and for generations yet to come. By working together, we can restore what's been lost and build a more sustainable world. The work ahead is urgent, but it begins with each of us. Every small step, every act of care brings us closer to a healthier, greener, and more hopeful future for all. World Environment Day began in 1972, marking a pivotal moment in our shared history. It was a time when the world was waking up to the urgent need to protect our environment, and the seeds of global cooperation were just being planted. That year, the United Nations brought together world leaders, scientists, and activists in Stockholm for the first major international conference focused solely on the environment. This gathering was more than just a meeting. It was a call to action, a recognition that environmental damage knows no borders and requires a united response. The first official celebration took place in 1973, carrying the powerful slogan, "Only One Earth." This simple yet profound message reminded everyone that our planet is irreplaceable and that its well-being is a shared responsibility. Even today, those words echo in the hearts of millions, inspiring new generations to care for the Earth. Over the decades, World Environment Day has blossomed into the world's largest platform for environmental outreach. From bustling cities to remote villages, people in more than 150 countries now join together each year, celebrating their commitment to a cleaner, healthier planet. Each year, a different host country takes the lead, shining a spotlight on unique environmental challenges and innovative solutions. This rotating focus keeps the movement dynamic and ensures that diverse voices and perspectives are heard, making the cause truly global. The themes have evolved over time, addressing urgent issues like acid rain, deforestation, climate change, and plastic pollution. These themes have pushed governments to pass new laws, inspired businesses to rethink their practices, and encouraged individuals to make more sustainable choices in their daily lives. World Environment Day has sparked countless cleanup drives, tree planting campaigns, and grassroots movements. It has empowered millions to take action, whether by joining a local event, raising their voices in protest, or simply making small changes at home. In classrooms, children learn about conservation and the importance of protecting nature. Companies are adopting greener practices, reducing waste, and investing in renewable energy. Communities are coming together to plant gardens, restore habitats, and support one another in building a more sustainable future. World Environment Day proves that when people unite, real and lasting change is possible. It shows us that no action is too small, and that together, our efforts can transform the world. It's a global promise, a commitment that we will not give up on our planet, no matter the challenges we face. Each year, this promise is renewed, stronger and more hopeful than before. The movement continues to grow, fueled by hope, determination, and the belief that together, we can build a brighter, greener future for all. Our lives depend on a healthy planet, clean air, fresh water, fertile soil. World Environment Day is a yearly check-in, reminding us that harming nature is harming ourselves. It brings urgent issues like species loss and climate change into public view, making them real and relatable. The day inspires action, not just awareness. Whether it's joining a conservation group, reducing waste at home, or supporting renewable energy, every effort counts. Environmental problems cross borders. Air pollution and plastic waste travel far beyond their source. World Environment Day fosters global solidarity, showing that protecting the planet is a shared responsibility. It's a call for international cooperation and local action alike. The solutions are within reach, if we work together. Our choices today shape the world of tomorrow. For Pakistan, environmental action is urgent. Cities like Lahore and Karachi struggle with toxic smog, making breathing hazardous. Rivers, especially the Indus, are polluted by sewage, chemicals, and agricultural runoff, threatening water security. Climate change brings heat waves, droughts, and melting glaciers, increasing the risk of devastating floods. These disasters are no longer rare. They're a recurring nightmare for millions. Pakistan's battle with nature is a daily reality, making environmental protection a matter of survival. The time to act is now. In 2022, Pakistan faced what many called a monsoon on steroids, a catastrophic combination of record-breaking rainfall and accelerated glacial melt. This deluge was so intense that it submerged nearly a third of the entire country underwater, turning vast stretches of land into a sprawling inland sea. Rivers overflowed their banks, and entire communities found themselves cut off from the rest of the world, surrounded by water as far as the eye could see. Over 33 million people, more than the population of many countries, were directly affected. Thousands tragically lost their lives, while millions more were forced to abandon their homes, seeking shelter wherever they could find it. Families huddled in makeshift camps, uncertain of when or if they could ever return. Entire villages were swallowed by the relentless floodwaters. Fields that once grew wheat and rice were destroyed, and livestock, so vital to rural livelihoods, were swept away. The loss of crops and animals meant not just immediate hunger, but a long-term threat to food security. The economic toll was staggering, exceeding $30 billion. Roads, bridges, schools, and hospitals were left in ruins, crippling the nation's ability to recover quickly. Markets stood empty, and businesses shuttered, leaving countless people without income. Beyond the immediate devastation, stagnant waters became breeding grounds for deadly diseases like malaria and cholera. Food shortages grew worse as supply chains broke down, and malnutrition spread among the most vulnerable, especially children and the elderly. The psychological scars run deep. For many, the trauma of losing loved ones, homes, and livelihoods will linger for years, if not generations. The sense of loss and uncertainty has left entire communities struggling to find hope. These floods were not just a natural disaster. They were a brutal wake-up call about the escalating dangers of climate change. Extreme weather events are becoming more frequent and severe, threatening lives and livelihoods everywhere. Pakistan's vulnerability is a stark warning to the world. No nation is immune to the impacts of a warming planet, and the risks are only growing. Disaster preparedness and urgent climate action are no longer optional. They are essential for survival. Communities must adapt, and governments must invest in resilience to protect their people. The world must take these lessons seriously. International cooperation, funding, and innovation are needed to prevent future tragedies on this scale. The future depends on the choices we make today. Together, we can build a safer, more resilient world for generations to come. Despite immense challenges, Pakistan is fighting back with bold green initiatives. The 10 billion tree tsunami is one of the world's largest reforestation projects, restoring forests and creating green jobs. The Clean Green Pakistan initiative tackles waste, sanitation, hygiene, and safe water. encouraging citizens to take responsibility. Schools and communities organize tree planting and cleanup drives, building a culture of environmental stewardship. Forests help prevent floods, absorb carbon, and protect livelihoods. These efforts are sowing seeds of hope for future generations. The journey is long, but the shift is real. National pride is growing around these initiatives. Pakistan is determined to build a greener, more resilient future. The path forward is clear. Pakistan must strengthen and enforce environmental laws. Stricter limits on pollution and better waste management are essential for public health and natural resources. Disaster planning must improve, with early warning systems and climate-resilient infrastructure to save lives. Education is key. Teaching children about sustainability creates responsible citizens. Public awareness campaigns can empower people of all ages to make informed choices. Government, business, and individuals must work together. No single group can solve these challenges alone. Collaboration is essential for a greener, safer, and more prosperous Pakistan. The future depends on our collective action. Now is the time to act. World Environment Day is a call to action for everyone, everywhere. The environment is not separate from us. We are part of it. For countries like Pakistan, environmental action is about survival and justice. Small actions, reducing plastic, saving energy, planting trees, add up to big change. Our choices send a message to leaders and businesses. We demand a sustainable future. We can also push for stronger policies, support green businesses, and join organizations making a difference. Education and advocacy are powerful tools. Every action, big or small, helps heal our planet. The responsibility is shared, and the time is now. World Environment Day reminds us, we have only one Earth. The challenges are immense, but the story isn't over. Hope lives in Pakistan's tree planting campaigns, in resilient communities, and in classrooms teaching the next generation. The fight for a healthy planet is a fight for clean water, air, food, and justice. It's about leaving a better world for our children. Let this day be a turning point, a renewed promise to protect our home. Whether in cities or villages, young or old, our choices matter. Together, we can turn the tide. We have the power to protect our planet. The future is worth fighting for. Let's begin, today.